Hi, everyone. Welcome to another clip on Sessions where we grow together. Today, I wanted to speak about things that we can do to help us with our everyday stressors. Trauma, challenge, difficulties, stress, life crisis. We all have experienced one of the many. And when we experience it, it leaves us without the energy, without the need, without the motivation to want to do more. We encounter people who have also experienced such things, challenges, difficulties, everything that they could be going through. And we always wonder, like, wow, how did they get through this? What's happening there? And the first thing that comes to mind, you think of being resilient, which is one way of getting through challenge, one way of getting through trauma. But another big one is called post-traumatic growth. The acronym could be identified as PTG. Post-traumatic growth is the positive change experienced as a result of trauma, of struggle, of life crisis. It's basically taking a challenge of yours, getting through a trauma, and seeing the positive aspect of it. Now, I know that sounds a little insane, but once again, when things like this happen, people are able to move forward. It doesn't take away the stress. You do still feel the pain. You will suffer. However, getting through it means that you start to view it in different ways. There are 5 different ways you can view post-traumatic growth. The first way you may be familiar with is you may relate to others differently. You may show more compassion. You may understand a little bit more about someone else's troubles because of the fact of what you have experienced yourself. The second way or form that post-traumatic growth stands out is looking at new possibilities in life. Post-traumatic growth sometimes leaves you seeing things differently. When you look at new possibilities, you recognize how you can grow from the situation. You recognize how you would not want the situation to be what it is now, based on what you can't control. Some of the stuff you can't control. However, you can control what you would move forward with to ultimately make you feel better about the situation. Example could be if you lose someone in your immediate family, you may become stronger to play the role that that person once played. So that's an example of a new possibility. The third form that post-traumatic growth could show in is through your personal strength. That connects back to being resilient. You usually just get through this. You don't understand how the strength is there. And it's just kind of like you're viewing it from the standpoint of, I have the will, I have to get through this, I need to get through this, I have a chance to get through this. That's your personal strength. And that's how post-traumatic growth is displayed. The fourth way that post-traumatic growth is displayed is through your spiritual belief. Having just the faith in things sometimes will get you by. And the last but not least category of the form that post-traumatic growth is displayed is through the appreciation of where you are now. Appreciation of life, appreciation of how you can value things differently. Some real life examples I will speak of is probably the death of a parent. I spoke about that earlier. A parent passes. That's a traumatic experience. A child goes through a lot when a parent passes. A lot of the skills about my mom, my dad, if they pass at a young age, if they pass at an older age, there's still a developmental impact that a parent has the role to play. So what would a person who's experiencing post-traumatic growth go through having the death of a parent? They may view this as, this is what my parent would want. They may start seeing more possibilities and not taking things for granted. They may even connect with their family a lot more because their parents are no longer on earth. So that is just one example. Another example, which is a little less traumatic, but is still something, is having your lights cut off. Post-traumatic growth there is if you have children, if you have people depending on you in your household and your lights are shut off, that's devastation. That's a big challenge. That's considered stressful. But the way you will grow from that, if you was to view it from a post-traumatic growth standpoint, is you would probably value lights more. You probably would make sure that your bill would never go behind. You'll probably learn more about how they do have payment arrangements so your lights could never get cut off. It kind of forces you to learn about other possibilities to skin a cat. So that's just that example of the lights getting cut off. One big example I wanted to give attention to is the post-traumatic growth that someone experiences. They experience it because of what they went through during childhood. They probably dealt with neglect of their parents. They probably have substance abuse in their family through siblings or even their parents. They may have been around physical abuse. They may have been around just verbal abuse. I will tell you today, post-traumatic growth is a way to kind of get through what you experienced through your childhood. It will allow you to say, I did not have control of the upbringing that I had, but I do have control now of how it can make me stronger. I can create the new life that I have control over. So my message to you with this post-traumatic growth concept is let your anger, let your hurt fuel your strength. And it will get better. You will see your strength. You will see the possibilities. You will see the value. And overall, you will find the meaning. So thank you again, everyone. This is where we will grow together on my channel, Sessions. I'm only here to educate you, speak about different things, and hopefully help you in your day-to-day life. Please subscribe below. It was great seeing you all. Till next time. Bye.